What's good, everybody? Back with another Fair Shake review. And today we're going to be talking about Qveen Herby's first album, like full length album, A Woman. Yeah, so she finally did it. She finally did it, y'all. She dropped a full length project. Um, and let me just say, Qveen Herby did what Qveen Herby do. This is good, man. It's good. It's really, really great. The production with Nick and the other collaborators, um, like Queen coming through with the nice singing and the rapping all the way through. Real dope. Real dope. So this here has a crop of 11 songs, one interlude. Um, and I pretty much enjoyed every single one of them. Like, bro. So it starts off with Balenciaga Dreams, and I'm like, all right, she's starting off. She's starting off real epic. Then we end up going to Faster, just talking about her trying to, you know, continue to gain, continue to build her fan base faster, get to the money quicker, because like she's already had that base before, but she kind of somewhat had a reset with becoming Qveen Herby, and it's just like, yo, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get to achieving those Balenciaga dreams faster and faster. Then A Woman. Man, okay, so this one is just really kind of celebrating being a woman, which I thought was great. The confidence and the love for and all things that make her a woman, and how she's been able to navigate in the world and in her career as a woman is celebrated here in the song, and I'm all for it. Next is the second single from this project, which is Naughty Girl. And this one is just her indulging in, her sexual desires for the one that she loves. She's gonna be that naughty girl for the one who she loves, which happens to be Nick. But this is one of the only songs that I was just like, I just kind of don't want to hear this. Now, I had songs where where the girls get a little dirty with and have a little dirty talk on their projects that I've been able to enjoy, but for some reason the way it's kind of delivered in this one is just not quite for me. I'm just like, I'm a slut for you. I don't know. I just kind of. Not really into it, so it's just not one that I prefer to like go back to a lot. But what I think is really cool about that song is that one and the following one, which was the first single, is the production that goes through some really cool changes. There's a nice little switch up towards the end, and I thought the beat there was really dope. And the same thing happens with Juice. That also has some really cool production, including a beat switch up towards the latter half of it. And with Juice, she just really gets to display her speed rap in full display. She typically tends to get a good song every once in a while where she's just like, oh yeah, everybody kind of knew I blew up with being able to spit fast, doing the Busta Rhymes kind of thing. So every once in a while I got to show that I still got this talent to be quick with the tongue, and she slays it in it, and the confidence in that one is also just dope. Then Black Sheep was a very pleasant surprise to me. I feel as Qveen Herby, she hasn't gotten like at least this personal into like other people in her family life, as she did with this one, and just kind of talking about her career and choices in life have kind of affected her relationship with her parents, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice little change up, and a nice side to hear from her, and she was kind of singing on that mug too. A lot of really nice runs in that, for all the vocal heads out there. Um, but yeah, really enjoyed that. And then that leads into Good Morning, which is the longest track, which is just a meditative kind of interlude kind of thing. Like the first half is just kind of like a straight up kind of meditative mantra, relaxing kind of thing, and then later on it becomes kind of like a motivational speech to a backbeat. And that kind of stuff does not interest me. So that's another track that I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna really listen to that one again. But it does kind of go in smoothly into Mother Teresa, where I feel she's just kind of like still continuing to do some self-motivating, and trying to find kind of that inner peace, and being comfortable with yourself, whether your strengths and your weaknesses, and really enjoy it. And she kind of does it as if she's talking to herself in third person, which is kind of cool. I enjoy that. Well, actually, I guess she's talking to herself in second person. She's like, you have these issues, you have this, you have this, you have this, but I still love you for these, and like despite those things. And I like how that was delivered. And Gucci Vision, more fun, more back to the kind of some more fun tracks. So it's just like, hey, we out here, we ambitious, we getting it, we getting to the bag, we bad, we good. And that carries on to Masterpiece, which I personally have to say is my favorite track. Like this beat that is just like has her over this cool string arrangement with the dope drum beat on it. It's just like, yes, I am rocking. And it's just more of that confidence, like I'm a walking masterpiece. And then like the singing on it, and especially even the rapping on it, like she had some cool bars on here. Like I was straight up like, okay, you got the lead, no understudy, no extra file, Mulder to Scully. I was like, oh snap, she coming through with some bars. Like she has some bars. She's always had like a couple like witty bars here and there, but like in this one, like what it combined with the flows and rhyme scheme she was doing, I was just like, this is just like the perfect combination of everything. Perfect thing with like her different type of rapping. The lyrics were on point, the production was on point, the singing was just like wow, and I was like, yeah, this one right here is my favorite. Then we get into Celine Dion, which is even more just kind of like, I'm doing it big, you know, that big D energy, as in Celine Dion. This is the D that Celine has. Yeah, I was like, that's pretty clever. And just, you know, more woman power. It's just like, yeah, I'm doing it. And then it ends up with Underdog, just kind of showcasing her perseverance through all the different things that she's gone through in the industry, and how she's still continuing to grind, and she's still succeeding, making sure she's making all the right moves through social media and her music, and also with her cosmetic business and stuff like that. Like all that has all contributed to her being a winning underdog, because everybody always tried to count her out due to, you know, the Carmen success not being as successful as most people thought it was going to be, you know, at least long lasting. But she's been able to become more true to herself and still come out on top. And, you know, It's the underdog story right there in a nutshell. Only thing is, I do, even though I do feel production wise and the topic wise, it ends the project really well. In that sense, it's still one of my least favorite songs on here, but it's still one I would return to. It's like probably the baseline of where of quality of when I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have it. And the thing is, that means there's only one song that I just didn't like as much, and that was Naughty Girl, the one that I'm not keeping. All the other ones outside of Naughty Girl and the interlude, I'm all there for it. So I got 10 out of the 12 tracks that I'm going to have in my rotation, and especially that dang gone masterpiece is a dang gone masterpiece. It's a masterwork of what she's capable of, and I digs it. But yeah, this project, really happy she finally put out a full length, and yeah, she's out here making moves, man. She continues to keep grinding and make dope music, and that's all we can ask for. I'd like to know what you guys think down below. It'd be really interesting to hear. And yeah. What else do I have to say? You can hit like, you can hit subscribe for more. There's a Patreon link down below too if you want to help support me. But other than that, that's all I got, y'all. Until next time, much love. Peace. Peace.